Hello, it's Sonia here with a Pretty Stitch. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time joining me, I'm so happy to have you here. So today we are making another hat because I'm doing this summer hat collection here. I'm using my H-hook or 5mm hook, and I have this purple yarn again because this is what I have. I'm trying to use up stash, so this is worsted weight number 4, and the yarn is actually called Peaches and Cream. And I've already gotten started with a chain 2 here. We're going to be working this hat top down. So in my second chain from my hook, I am going to be working half double crochet. And let's see, we're going to work at least 6. I might need to work more. We're going to try 6 and go from there. Okay, I think 6 will work to start us off. So we are going to place a stitch marker in that last stitch because we're going to be working in continuous rounds around and around and around. It gives it a more seamless look. So I have this long scrap of yarn here that I'm just going to use. You can certainly use actual stitch markers if you have them, which I used to, but I do not know what happened to them. Alright, so let's get ready for round 2. So round 2, we're going to work 2 half double crochet in each stitch. So then we're going to have 12. Okay, so I have 12 half double crochet. And we're going to repeat round 2. We're going to work 2 half double crochet in each stitch, and as you can see, I placed my stitch marker. I'm just jumping right in to that next stitch and working 2 half double crochet. And we will have 24 stitches at the end of round 3. So I'm going to keep going, working 2 stitches in each because we need to grow this hat here. Okay, so I have round 3, sorry, we're working in rounds, so we have 24 half double crochet. So round 4 we're going to increase again, so we're going to half double crochet in the next 2 stitches, so 1 stitch in each. This is the start of our repeat, and then in that 3rd stitch we're going to work 2 half double crochet. So you're going to repeat that all the way around. So 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, 1 in the next one is a sequence of 3, and then in that 3rd stitch you're going to work 2 half double crochet all the way around for round 4. So I'm going to keep going and I will meet you back. Okay, so round 4 we have 32 stitches. So let's begin round 5. We're going to keep increasing. So we're going to half double crochet and just still keep using your stitch marker there. In the next 3 stitches, so 1 stitch in each, we're working in a sequence of 4, and then in that 4th stitch we're going to work 2 half double crochet. So we're growing this hat. So 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches and then 2 in the next. And we will have 40 stitches at the end of round 5 here. So I'm going to keep doing that and I will meet you back. Okay, so here's round 5. We've got 40 stitches. So let's keep growing this hat. So now we're going to work on round 6 and we're going to half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1 stitch in each. And I'm still using my stitch marker there. And now we are going to work 2 half double crochet in that 5th stitch. So it's a sequence of 5. So we're going to half double crochet in the next 4, and then in that 5th stitch we are working 2 half double crochet. for round 6 here. And then at the end of our round, we're going to have 48 half double crochet for round 6. So I'm going to keep going and I will meet you back. Okay, so I finished up round 6. We have 48 stitches. So let's get ready for round 7. So we're going to work in a sequence of 6. So we're going to half double crochet in the first 5 stitches, and I need to get more yarn here, which I have right on deck because I knew I was going to run out. So there we go. Just finishing off that stitch. So that is stitch 2. And then here is stitch 3, 4, 5, and then in that 6th stitch we're going to work 2 half double crochet, and we're going to do that around. So again, it's a sequence of 6. So half double crochet in the first 5, 1 stitch in each, and then in that 6th stitch you will work 2 half double crochet. We're going to do that all the way around, and at the end of this round we should have 56 stitches. So lost count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, popping in those 2 half double crochet. So we are slowly growing this hat. Right now it just looks like a flat disc, but once we reach enough stitches then we'll just keep working around. Alright, so I'm going to keep going. Okay, so we have 56 stitches, so we're getting close to finishing the increases here. So now we're going to work round 8. We're going to work in a sequence of 7. So we're going to half double crochet in the next 6 stitches, and then we will work 2 half double crochet in that 7th stitch. And here is stitch 7, and we're going to put 2 half double crochet in there. So we are going to have 64 stitches, and I'll have to see if that's going to be big enough. If not, we'll need to increase one more time. So again, it's a sequence of 7, so you'll half double crochet in that first 6, and then in that 7th stitch you're going to pop in 2 half double crochet. So I am going to go finish up round 8, I'm sorry, and I will meet you back. Okay, so I have my 64 stitches. I think we need to do another round for round 9 here. We're going to half double crochet in the next 7 stitches, and then in that 8th stitch we are going to pop in 2 half double crochet. So then we will have 72 half double crochet. And I think 72 will be enough. I will check again. And also, if you want a larger hat with this pattern, you could increase again. Just keep following the same sequence. You know, we just go up 1 number each round until you think your hat is big enough. You can easily do that with this pattern. But I think 72 is going to work for this hat that I'm making. So again, it's a sequence of 8, so half double crochet in the next 7, and then in that 8th stitch you're going to pop in 2 half double crochet. So I'm going to go do that, and I will meet you back at the end of round 9. Okay, so I like the width of this hat. We have 72 stitches. We are in round 10. As I said before, if you need your hat larger, you can keep increasing, and that would be in a sequence of 9, where you would half double crochet in the first 8 stitches, and then in your 9th stitch you would pop in 2 stitches. So that's the nice thing with this pattern. You really can adjust the size, or if you wanted it smaller, you could stop increasing a couple rounds back. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are just going to half double crochet around, working even, so 1 stitch in each. And I'm not sure for how many rounds, so this is round 10. So I at least up to round 12. So I will meet you back at the end of round 12 and we will evaluate things and see how many rounds, because we are going to do something different besides just half double crochet with this hat. So I'm going to keep going. I'll meet you back at the end of round 12. Okay, so I ended up working 12 rounds, but I think I want to work one more. So I'm going to work 13 and then we'll get started on the next part of the hat. So again, just continuing to half double crochet around, not single crochet. So I will meet you back at the end of round 13. Okay, so I worked round 13. So now I am going to join with a slip stitch in that next stitch. And I'm gonna just leave the stitch marker in there because we will use it again. I'm going to chain one, and now I'm going to work a single crochet. And we are going to single crochet all the way around, and then for round 14 and round 15 we're going to get into some color work, something a little bit fun. I hope it's going to work out. Normally I would use a chart, but I think it's a simple enough design that I think we can do it on the video. Okay, so I finished up round 14 here of my single crochet, and I am going to mark that last stitch again with a stitch marker because now we're going to work back in continuous rounds with single crochet, and we are going to be doing some color work. So I'm going to use this lavender because I think it'll look pretty with this purple, and I only have a little bit left, so you only need a couple yards for that, and we are going to be doing a cute design, color work design. So what we're going to do now is we're still working single crochet, but we're going to be working the waistcoat stitch. So I can certainly place a link that goes in depth on that, but basically what we're doing here, we are working a single crochet still, but I know it's difficult with this darker yarn, but if you're looking at the stitch, so here you normally work right here your single crochet, but when you're doing the waistcoat stitch, it's also called split single crochet. If you see the single crochet, it's made up, it looks like a V. So here's one leg of our V, here is the other leg of our V. So you're going to be working right in that center of the V, and it's going to create an almost knit look. So here I have a project here that you can see a little bit more clearly, the waistcoat stitch. So this is all single crochet, but it's worked in the waistcoat or split single crochet. So it almost looks like stockinette and knit. It gives that appearance, and it just looks really nice, and it looks neat with color work. So we are doing that. So I am going to, and just keep in mind, work your stitches not super tight. So if you're a tighter crocheter like I am, you just want to keep a nice relaxed hand. It'll just make your life a lot easier. So we are going to work, and when I do it, I like to kind of point my hook down to get in that center, and I'm just working that stitch. And we are going to work 24 of these stitches, and then we're going to start on with our color work. So I am going to work 24 single crochet in the waistcoat stitch, and I will meet you back. Okay, so this is stitch 23 I just worked. I'm going to work stitch 24, and then I'm going to finish off with my next color here. So here we go, my lavender, and I'm going to finish that off. Now what we're going to do with this is we're actually going to carry we're going to have floats on this. We're going to carry the colors across. So you're just going to have a little bit of floats on one part of your hat, that's all. Sometimes when I do color work, I will stitch around it, but for this, it's just a small amount. I just don't think it's worth doing that. All right, so we have this lavender color. So now what we're going to do, we're going to work waistcoat stitch with the lavender in 6 stitches. So working 6 single crochet Just stabbing our hook in the middle there. So I have 5 stitches here, and I'm going to work my 6th, and I'm going to finish off with my dark purple. So I'm going to go back around behind. I have to find the yarn. Where did she go? There it is. And I'm just going, so this is a float. Going to pull it across and finish the stitch off. So what you want to make sure of, sorry, this is some ends of this dark purple. I'm trying to use up every last bit. So I had like a couple little balls of this, which I'm not sure why, but so just excuse those. So here is my main color. You want to make sure you're not pulling really hard, but you also don't want to have super loose floats like that. So just, you know, just gentle tension on it. And then we're going to finish off that stitch. And we're just going to leave lavender chilling, hanging out. And now we are going to go back with our main color. And we are going to work 5 single crochet with our main color, working in waistcoat. So here is that 5th stitch. I'm going to then grab that lavender. Again, just watch your tension and just finish off that stitch. So now with the lavender, we're going to again work 6 stitches with the lavender, or whatever your color is. It doesn't have to be purple and lavender. It could be any color that you want. You just want to make sure it is a contrasting color so that you can really see the color work. Sometimes it's nice to have a more like muted color work, but I think with this, you want to see it. Okay, so there is stitch 6. The 6th stitch, I'm going to grab my main color and finish it off. And now I'm just going to continue working my waistcoat stitch around with my main color around, and we're just going to leave the contrasting color just hanging out. So I'm going to go finish up this round. So just want to make sure we don't have unnecessary tension here with that. So I'll be back. I'm going to finish up. Okay, so I finished up round 15 here. I placed my stitch marker on there. So now we're going to work round 16. So round 16, for the first 22 stitches, we are working with our main color still in that waistcoat stitch. So just stabbing it in that center. So we're going to work 22 stitches, and then we are going to go back to our color work section. Okay, so this is stitch 22. I'm going to finish off with my other colors. So what I could do is I could take this and bring it all the way over. That would be a very long float. So what I'm going to do is I have more of this lavender yarn. I have a couple little balls of it, so I'm going to attach a new ball here just because that is a really giant float. Now you certainly could have a really long float, it's completely up to you. And we are going to work 3 single crochet in the waistcoat stitch with this lavender or your contrasting color. And now I am going to finish off with my main color. And now I'm going to work 4 stitches with my main color here. Still in that waistcoat stitch. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up this lavender again, and it's just going to be a short little float. Where is she? There she is. And we are going to work 2 stitches with our contrasting color. And now I'm going to pick up my main color here, and we're going to work 2 stitches with that one. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this lavender here, over here. I'm going to go back to the other one on the other side and bring, sorry, I bumped the camera there, and bring that guy over. And you can see I'm just pulling on that main color just so that it helps my stitches to look even. And now we are going to work 3 stitches with our other color. And back to our main color. And we're going to work 4 stitches with our main color. I think I stabbed it weird. There we go. And now I'm going to go back and pick up the lavender, and I'm going to work 2 stitches with my other color, and then I will pick up my main color again and then finish out the rest of this round with my main color. So I'm going to keep going here, working my waistcoat, that's what I'm trying to say, waistcoat stitch around. So I will meet you back. So let's work round 17 here. We're going to continue working with our main color, and we're going to work 21 stitches. And then after you work your 21st stitch, switch to your other color. Okay, so I've switched to my other color. So now we're going to work, so there, the float is not as ginormous as it could be. All right, we are going to work 2 stitches with our contrasting color. And now we're going to switch back to our main color. And we're working 7 stitches with our main color. And now I am going to, I guess I'll use this one. I'm trying to think. We're going to switch back. We've worked 7. We're going to finish off stitch 7. And now we are going to work 4 stitches with our main, or with our contrasting color, not our main color. And now I'm switching back, and we've got a little tangle. Awesome, there we go. Fixing that. So we have those 4 stitches, going back and finishing that off. And now we have 7 stitches with our main color. Okay, now I'm going to go pick up the lavender from the other ball of yarn, and we're going to work 2 stitches with that, and then switch back to our main color, and then we will continue around with our main color. So I am going to go do that, and I will meet you back. Okay, let's get ready for round 18. So round 18, we're going to work 21 single crochet again in our waistcoat stitch. So I am going to go do that, and then when you hit your 21st stitch, then change to your other color. Okay, so I have worked my 21 stitches. I changed to my other color, and we're going to work 2 stitches with our other color. And I'm going to change, and now we're going to work 8 stitches with our main color. Okay, so I have my 8 stitches. I am going to grab my lavender here, and we're going to work 2 stitches with our contrasting color, and then we'll switch back to our main color. And we are going to work 8 stitches with our main color. And then we're going to work 2 with our contrasting color, and then we'll switch back to our main color, and we will just continue around working even for the rest of the hat. Now what you could do if you really don't like any of these floats, you could have your 3 balls, so 1 for here, 1 for here, and then 1 for over here as well. But the floats they're not too bad, and you could also, I'm even thinking maybe of cutting them and then weaving them in there just to kind of hide them a little bit, but it'll be okay. Okay, so now I'm going to switch back, so grabbing over here, working 2 stitches with my contrasting color, and then switching back to my main color, and then finishing up crocheting around. So I am going to go do that, and I will meet you back. Okay, so we are on round 19. Round 19 is actually a repeat of round 17. So you are going to work your 21 stitches, work your 2 with your contrasting color, then you're going to work 7 single crochet with your main color, and then you'll work 4 with your contrasting color, and then you're going to work 7 again, and then 2 with your contrasting color, and then finish up with your main color. So I'm going to go do that, and I will meet you back. Okay, so now we are in round 20. So what we're going to do is we are going to work 22 stitches with our main color. Okay, so we're going to continue with our color work section. We're going to work 2 stitches with our other color and switching back to the main. And now we are going to work 4 stitches with our main color. Alright, so now we're going to go back to our other color, and we're going to work 3 stitches with our other color. And switching back, and we're going to work 4 stitches, or no, we are going to work 2 stitches with our main color. And now I'm going to go look for, after I get rid of this tangle again. When I'm working on it on my lap, it doesn't tangle as much. Like, I'm leaning over my desk and it's just kind of getting crazy on me here. So, and we are going to work, I feel like it floats tight. Sometimes we just stretch it out a little bit to kind of take care of a tight float. We're going to work we're working 4 stitches with our other color here. Looking at my chart that I have. And now I'm going to pick up my contrasting color, if I can find it. And we are going to work 3 stitches with our main color, and then we'll work 2 with our contrasting color, and then we will continue with our main color around. So I have another tangle I need to deal with. So I'm going to work 1 more stitch with our main color, then I'm going to work 2 with the contrasting color, and then I'm going to continue around with the main color. So I will meet you back. Okay, so we're at round 21. We are going to work 23 stitches with our main color, and then we'll switch to our contrasting colors. So I am going to do that, and I will meet you back. Alright, so I worked my 23 stitches. So now I've already switched to my other color. We're going to work 7 stitches with our other color. And now we're going to switch back to our main color. And with our main color, we're going to work 4 stitches. And we're going to switch back to our other color. I'm going to get it on the other side. So we're going to work 1 stitch with our other color, and then we'll switch back to the main. So we're going to pick up the main color, and we're going to work 1 stitch with the main color, and then we'll switch back to our other color and work 5 stitches. And I'm probably going to have a written pattern for this, and obviously there will be a chart, which will make life a lot easier. Now, you don't have to do the color work. You could just work the waistcoat. I mean, I think it would still look very nice. So after we work the 5, we'll switch back to the main color, and we will just continue around with the main color. So I'm going to go do that. So there we can see our bow, it's popping out, and I will meet you back. Alright, so I am on round 22. I worked 29 stitches, and then I changed to my other color, and now we're just working 1 single crochet in the other color. We're going to pick up our main color, and now we will work 4 stitches with our main color, and we'll pick up our other color. And now I'm going to pick up my other color. And now we're just working 1 stitch with the other color, and we're switching back to the main color, and then you just continue stitching around with your main color for round 22 here. Okay, so we are on round 23. I already worked 28 stitches with my main color, switch to my other color, and we're going to work 1 stitch with our other color, and then we're going to switch back to our main color. We are going to work 6 stitches with our main color, and now I'm going to find my other purple, and where is it hiding? Oh, it's right there. And we're going to switch back, and we're going to work 1 stitch with our other color, and then I'm going to switch back to my main color and then just single crochet around. So we are getting closer here to the end of this hat. So I'm going to keep going and I will meet you back. I worked 27 stitches and now I am switching to I switched to my other color. We're going to work 2 with our other color, and then we switch back, and now we are going to work 6 with our main color, 6 stitches. Okay, so I worked my 6 stitches. I'm going to pick up my other color, and we're just working 2, and this side I'm going to cut this color because I don't need it anymore. So I'm going to work my 2 stitches, switch to my main color, and then I'm going to cut that yarn. We are done with that guy. So I cut that, and now I'm just going to continue with my main color around to finish up. Okay, so we're on round 25 here. So I worked 26 stitches and switched to my other color, and we're going to work 2 stitches with the other color, and then we can cut this yarn. We're done with this one. And then of course you're going to switch back to your main color, and then we are going to just continue stitching around. And then for round 26 we're going to work even, and then round 27 we're going to start increasing a bit just to change up the brim of this hat. And so just a couple more rounds to go, but we are, as I said before, on the home stretch. So I'm going to work the rest of round 25, round 26. We're just working even across, and I will meet you back at the end of round 26. Okay, so now we're ready for round 27. So round 27 we're going to do some increasing. So we are going to do it in a sequence of 4. So our first 3 stitches we are just going to work even. And then in that 4th stitch we're going to work 2 single crochet, still working in the waistcoat, not coast. I don't know why I want to say it like that. So we have the 2 stitches in there, and we're just going to keep going. So 1, 2, 3, and that 4th stitch, popping in 2 stitches. And I'm going to keep doing that all the way around. Sorry, I bumped the camera, and I will meet you back. Okay, so here I am. I'm actually on round 28. So round 27 we did increasing, and there were 90 stitches. So now I'm on round 28 because I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep increasing, but I do. I tried it on, absolutely love it. So I wanted to do another increase round. So the sequence for this increase round is a sequence of 5. So you're going to work even. So here's my first one. 1, 2, still working in the waistcoat or coat. Oh my gosh. 3, 4, And then the stitch 5, we're going to pop in 2 stitches for the increase. And we're going to do that all the way around. And then round 29, you're going to work even. And then round 30, we're just going to do a regular single crochet row. So you're just going to single crochet around. And I think I'm going to do that in my other color. And then your hat will be done. So I hope you enjoyed this project, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.